To pitch deep into this one.
Number 86,
no, that missed.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Hee-haw!
That one fouled off, 2-2. Good eye in that spot. This one in the air, center field. Anthony under this one. And there's one away.
Batting second, third baseman, RED SOX.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Back here in Boston, and today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what are you looking for from him? Jarren Duran getting ready to hit.
Here, what?
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Just
that missed. That's a ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Struck out looking.
Batting second, center fielder, Anthony.
Back one.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
2 down, base is empty. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch
ball
misses.
Inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Off the mark there. And the count is even, 2-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Top of the second. Ozzie Albies now at the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a ground ball. Meyer to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting seven, catcher Joe Mack.
Out there to center. 2 away now. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Boston. Here now the Red Sox DH. Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Misses the sweeper. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Inside.
That's
just
the ball.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Josue De Paula.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Rips that one to right. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half of this game. They have to try something different if they want different results.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. Meyer to first, and 1 away in the top of the third. Here's Wade Boggs now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Second baseman Alfonso Soriano.
Into center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Fouled off down the right side. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one fouled off. Swings through that.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. So up next, Caleb Durbin. Swings through the sweeper. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him. And that's 9 in a row. Back here at Fenway, on to the 4th. David Ortiz digs in now.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
On a line, base hit. And a man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That's ripped. Base hit. Clark coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Runner on at first with one gone. Joe Mack, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Ozzie flying around third. The relay, and he's out easily. In the air to left center, Durant. Long run on his horse. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Fenway Park, and stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. That one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Here's Contreras now, and they're at the knees, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. Out on strikes. Now batting Tristan Casas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In there at the knees.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's it.
Just off the inside edge. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Back in Boston, stepping in, Josue De Paula. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting for Boston, shortstop Jesus Made.
And that one almost got him.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Wade Boggs. In the air, left side, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. There's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings through that one.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Swings through that one for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat too much on that one. Now at the plate, Carlos Narvaez. Outside.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
That's ball 1.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he... Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one ripped right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Now batting for Boston, first baseman David Ortiz.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. No outs. Runner on second. Inside. And the count is filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air center field. Anthony under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So digging in, Max Clark, 1 for 2. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 away with a runner at third. Swing and he popped it off. Durbin takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Out to short, Rafaela. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. Back inside Fenway Park and stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Hey-ha! Ball.
That clips the corner. Next one misses,
ball.
and that's ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside
Ball.
low, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To the right side. Soriano tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Late on that fastball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. He goes down looking. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran will hit next.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And add another K.
For the Red Sox.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And that one pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air, center field. Anthony under it. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Left fielder, Josue Guevara.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. That one not close. Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the move. To the right side. Meyer whips it to first. And that. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Just missed.
Ball.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. Swings through that. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Now 1-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back. Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Digging in, Tristan Casas. In the air, left field. DePaula in and to his right. That's out number 2. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Garrett Whitlock.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late swing, foul to the left. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And it's second. And that's outside, and it's 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. And now the center fielder, Max Clark, 1 for 3. Popped in the air, left field. Durant gets under it, and that'll do it. Back here in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And there's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Daniel Palencia comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. That one just misses.
Ball.
Strikes him out with 102. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Just
no,
missed.
that's low. Ball.
That one in triple digits. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and that will end the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Well, 1-run game. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Safe.
He is
He beats the
safe.
throw.
And he beats the throw by a whisker. One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a foul ball. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. That's too low.
That's the ball.
2-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And now it's filled up. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
Left fielder,
Tatis runs. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So, man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Abreu going back, and just foul.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, bases empty. Alfonso Soriano digs in now. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Out towards right center field. Abreu settles under it. And that is that. Back here in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That's through there for a strike. Palencia, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. They turn things over to the southpaw, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Only one out left for the Red Sox. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. And that skips in the dirt. Now a fly ball to right center. Clark on the move. And that is the ball game. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.